I'm George Ongeri Omesa. I'm an artist and an entrepreneur. And formerly I was in the financial sector where I used to be a banker and a financial advisor for an insurance company in our country. My business is called the Art Kiosk. The Art Kiosk because it is a kiosk, and two, art is in it. So that's why I just simply called it the Art Kiosk from what it has in it in the kiosk. So it is called the Art Kiosk. I was an artist for a long time. Since I was born, I used to do sketches, drawing, but then I knew I was an artist. I remember when I was in Form 2, when we were being told to choose the subject that we'll prefer to pursue, I used the funny way to understand myself. I used my grandmother, because there are things which we can never learn naturally, and there are things which we learn naturally. So when I was in Form 2, I realized I have the talent, and what I did not have is the knowledge on how to manage that talent, which is found in the financial sector. And then I can say presently, it was about circumstances. Circumstances led me to discover I can do it as a passion and as a business. Yes. So circumstances pushed me to realize I have what it takes. What differentiates me from other artists is the approach that I use when I'm doing this business. Because other artists, they go into their own studio, they do their work, and then they take it to galleries and either call collectors. But for me, I decided no. Kenya is our country. If I do it and hide it, I'm not helping myself, or I'm not helping my country, because art is also about communication. What do I want to communicate to people? I want to communicate to this, I want to talk to this, I want to create a dialogue about this one, and an artwork can communicate those. How will I communicate those if I put myself in the studio? And then, as I told you earlier, circumstances. Because I used to do art, take it to galleries, and the galleries could not understand my artwork. So they were like, this is not our style, this is not what we want to be in our galleries. Then I asked myself, am I doing something wrong? No, let me take it to the people. So let the people decide. So when I came outside, I can say initially it was hard, but over time, I got to discover more, and then people got to understand my art. To openly speak genuinely with no cash. Yes, I was an artist. When I was in the financial sector, I have a family. So I spend all the money on my family, because after the bank, I went to the insurance sector. From the insurance sector, I was basically a sales agent. Sales agent, you are paid from the commission you get. By the time I was fully now understanding that I need to start this thing and set it running, I did not have cash. I just went down across this road. There is a friend of mine. We just met and we clicked. He gave me a space to work on. While I was working on there, from the material I bought with my, I can say I made some small investment from the earning that I made from my last job. My partner in this business is my wife. So we work together here. Work together with her. We do this business together. Initially, she wasn't an artist, but I think by being with an artist, she has been influenced. Now, we work together with her, and then we realized, since we have started our own thing, we need longevity. And the longevity is for all of us to sink ourselves inside deeper and see how far it can take us. Initially, she never understood what is art, how you can do a sale, what is this paint you're putting on canvas and then selling at this much, and then you are like, this year maybe for example a piece is 10,000, next year is 15,000. What is this? What has happened during that period for it to necessitate the increase in prices? Never to look or to imagine outside themselves. Sometimes what we need is within us. Sometimes I hear people talking about, I don't have the capital, I don't have the money. You don't need capital money to start a business. You only need the idea you have. The example that I normally use is for somebody who wants to start a bakery. You don't have to get those big machines for millions. You start small, but then you invest heavily back, because you can't go to any financial institution with an idea and they finance you. Let's face it. Let's be honest. You have to find a way to create that money for you yourself. So I always tell them, anza na kupika mandazi kwa barabara. Get that 1 shilling. Make it to 2 shillings. Make it to 10. Make it to 100. Make it to 1,000. Make it to 2,000. Make it to 10,000. And save heavily. For me, what I can tell you honestly, I've never started paying myself from this thing. Still, I'm investing for it and planning for the future, because the dream I have for the Art Kiosk is not what you're seeing currently. It is a bigger dream. It's a bigger dream. So the dream we have, we are investing for that future dream. That's why we are minimum on expenses, and I believe large in saving, so that we attain that dream and set it to the world, allow the Art Kiosk to run by itself. But for now, I can say I have 2 children, biological children, but this is my last born. The Art Kiosk is my last born, and I take care of it the way I can take care of a child. That's what we are doing. We want to nurture it, inspire other people, and then let it grow and help other people to understand what is art. Because by the Art Kiosk being here itself, it has helped my fellow artists understand that they can go on their own. They can present themselves to the world in the most simplest way, and the world is always ready to accept, so long as you are giving an original idea with an original solution. Yeah. And my motto is always, today's problem is tomorrow's solution and tomorrow's opportunities. For every challenge, I see an opportunity, so long as I'm able to find a solution. And the opportunities for a business or an entrepreneur, it will help you generate an income. So let us not see the situation we are in currently as if we are rooted to it. No, let's think outside the box and let's look within. We'll always find a solution for our problems, and we'll always go forward.